Haunted Chocolatier, a game that is currently being developed by ConcernedApe, the same developer who solo created the hugely successful cozy farm RPG Stardew Valley. This will be ConcernedApe's second game, which will be a new imaginative and magical adventure filled with ghosts and sweet confections. A true life sim which is actually described closer to an action RPG in comparison to the relaxing Stardew Valley, because this time around Haunted Chocolatier will have a much more focus on combat, something that ConcernedApe didn't really spend much time with in Stardew Valley. This was one of his weakest points in development, but with new additions such as shields and bows and multiple boss enemies like the one that we saw in the sneak peek video of the boss bee, ConcernedApe has mentioned that Haunted Chocolatier will be even bigger than Stardew Valley, meaning it's being developed on a much bigger scale. You start out your journey in a cozy humble snow village which will be the main world, and here it seems to be winter 24/7. The location seems to be a very cold and snowy place to live. We could see this in the trailers and the screenshots. You basically live up into the snowy mountaintops. ConcernedApe even mentioned that all of the music in the soundtrack will have a snowy, magical, ice cold feel to it. But there is also magical worlds that we can go to by teleporting to them from the castle, which is where you go to escape the snow and the cold, and then you can explore new worlds, gather ingredients and fight enemies, and then come and return back to the castle with your gatherings. You live in an old haunted castle which is located in the actual village this time, so you will live with the community, not on your own. The developer has also mentioned that the castle also plays a similar role to what the community centre does in Stardew Valley. Maybe this means something to do with the donating or completing bundles, which maybe expand and unlock new rooms within the castle, or new magical worlds that we can go to that contain new rare ingredients. And inside the castle there is a butler, we have a mailbox similar to Stardew Valley where we probably will be able to get our daily letters. There also seems to be many different kinds of rooms that we can go into. There's different multiple levels to the castle as well, which there are drop points that you seem to be able to drop down to, and there's also a special library which contains 3 special books that you can seem to interact with. This indicates that we've got some kind of skills and professions that we can learn. So the main core gameplay loop in Haunted Chocolatier will be all about gathering ingredients, followed by making chocolate and running a chocolate shop. So you gather the ingredients from the different magical worlds, which the monsters and the bosses will defend. You bring those rare ingredients back to the castle, in which you use them to make and cook the delicious chocolate, and then sell them in your shop to the residents and customers, who will have certain requirements and needs, and if met correctly, the ratings will go up, which in return brings in more customers and more money. Also, certain chocolates will be trending in the weekly news, and if you sell these in your shop, they will sell much more faster and maybe for more profit. During your time managing the shop, you'll also get ghosts which help you out doing tasks around the shop, like serving customers, stocking up the shelves, and apparently only you can actually see and interact with these friendly cute ghosts. That is very mysterious. The customers do seem to be randomly generated and they will change daily. They are not special NPCs that you can interact with and build up relationships with. They are just there to buy the goods from your store and bring you your income. There will be massive shop customization, from decorations like plants and photos. You'll be able to change the floors and the walls, there's different counters, and special customization as well. But to get a better understanding of Haunted Chocolatier and what it's all about, basically it's not just all about selling chocolate. There is multiple layers to this game, much more than we all think, and there will be deep lore within the gameplay and many secrets and stories to unfold. The chocolate represents delight, the castle represents the unknown, and the ghosts represent the past. And in order to uncover the truths and the different secrets and stories, you'll have to speak to the locals and gain their trust to learn more about the village, because in the village there will be special NPCs that you can interact with, not like the ones in the shops. Similar to Stardew Valley, these special NPCs have names, portrait designs, dialogues. You can even give them gifts, which allow you to build up relationships just like in Stardew Valley. Not 100% sure on marriage and having children. I'm not sure if this is that type of game. but only time will tell. Haunted Chocolatier though is actually set in the same universe as Stardew Valley. This is confirmed, so don't be surprised if you see references throughout the game. We can already see like the background, the mountains. It looks very similar to Stardew Valley. The worlds look very similar, even though they are different. The developer has also expressed a desire to explore more fantastical possibilities and experiences which are going to take you beyond the ordinary, compared to the humble play of Stardew Valley. The game also, in my opinion, looks much more better graphically. It's cleaner, sharper, less saturated, it has a better environment with beautiful lighting and shadows, and brand new reflections which look fantastic. We've seen many screenshots and many sneak peeks leading up to where we are today, even got a gameplay trailer, but at the moment the development of Haunted Chocolatier is currently on pause whilst ConcernedApe works on the Stardew Valley 1.6 update, which is coming out very soon. As soon as this is released on all platforms though, the development for Haunted Chocolatier will continue and get back on track. So far, we only know that it's coming to PC, that is the release confirmed, but consoles are likely to follow eventually, like Stardew Valley. There is no official release date either just yet, but don't be surprised if we could see a suspected shadow drop this year, guys. ConcernedApe can be very sneaky about this, and he will randomly just drop updates and release a game out of the blue. We've actually already previously seen a hinted 2023 release for Haunted Chocolatier from a sneaky screenshot that we saw a while back. This could be a coincidence, but guys, we could still expect to see this game drop this year, maybe sometime in winter, as this game does seem to have a heavy focus on winter and snow. But you know, setbacks did happen. The Stardew Valley 1.5 mobile update took so long to actually get released. He was spending a lot of time working on that, and also of course he is working on the Stardew Valley 1.6 update, the new one. So it's more than likely that we can expect to see the Haunted Chocolatier drop in 2024, but I'll cross my fingers anyway. The game won't be multiplayer. I think Eric Brown has already mentioned that this is a solo single player game this time around, but the price will not be more than Stardew Valley, confirmed. So it is going to be either cheaper or the same price as Stardew Valley, which in my opinion was very cheap for what it is. So that is all we know so far. We did actually get some very recent sneak peek screenshots. We got the one where we got some kind of old man or grandpa in bed with question marks. We don't know his name, but he did say he was having the most terrible dream. Now, could this be a reference to Stardew Valley? Is this the same person? Is this grandpa? As we all know, in Stardew Valley, you actually take over your grandpa's farm. He passed away and died. Is this game referring to that? Is this grandpa when he was alive before he died? Is this where he lived? Did he live in this village? It's so interesting, guys, to me. It could be a coincidence. It could be a complete different person. But guys, I am very excited for Haunted Chocolatier. I think this is going to be absolutely fantastic. It's going to be such a huge game. I've got a feeling it could slightly be better than Stardew Valley. Now, I don't want to compare the both. Stardew Valley is its own game. It's a cozy, relaxing farm RPG, and Haunted Chocolatier seems to be more action RPG, combat, fighting, shop management. I get it, they're different games, but if it's going to be on a bigger scale, there's going to be more stuff to do. There's more stories and secrets to uncover. It's going to be a little bit more faster and busier. I think it will follow the footsteps of Stardew Valley, even if it's in a different way. We can't compare them too much, but of course, it is the same developer. The game is set in the same universe. They look very similar, so people will naturally compare the two, and I think that's just going to happen naturally. Either way, it's going to be a great experience, a new journey, a new magical adventure, as Eric Brown said himself. I think it's hard to follow the footsteps of Stardew Valley. It's such a great, successful game. There's a lot of pressure on ConcernedApe's shoulders to try and live up to that. I can imagine the stress and the nervous anxiety that he's going through, but at the end of the day, he just loves doing what he's doing. It's a hobby as well as a job, and he likes creating these amazing games. You know, his creativity is absolutely amazing. It blows my mind. Putting all this together, it's just from one brain, is absolutely mind-blowing. Just the love and the passion, you know, that's what I'm here for. And that's why the community is as great as it is and as big as it is. I just can't wait, guys. Not long to go now. We've got so much to look forward to. A brand new update for Stardew Valley and a potential release very soon for Haunted Chocolatier. Wow, what a great time to be alive. Thank you all so much. If you are excited for Haunted Chocolatier, please smash that like button and subscribe, and let me know down below in the comments, what are you most looking forward to in Haunted Chocolatier? What would you like to see in this game? But guys, thank you all so much for watching. Until then, I'll see you on the next one. Stay cozy.